Hey guys, what's going on? It's another hiking video by me, as usual. Try to get out once a week. Anyway, this one I am at the trailhead for Douglas Street. You see we're at the Douglas trailhead here, and the goal is to get up to Camel Cave. Now, I just barely heard about this cave. I don't know what kind of cave it is. I'm sure people watching this have been up there 1,000 times, but this is a first for me, and I don't even know how to get up there. If there's a trail, I'm looking at it right now. I'll try to point it out to you, but before I go up, so I'm not wandering around in this 90-degree heat, I'm gonna fly my drone up there to see if I can find the best route. But let me show you what I'm looking at. So right up there is Camel Cave. At certain angles it just looks like a camel laying down with one hump. I assume that's why it's called that. But yeah, we're gonna get up there and see what we can see. But first, I'm gonna scout the route. That's a new one. Alright, so I have my DJI Mavic Air. Getting ready to send it up there. Now, before you fly, just a little public service announcement. Make sure that you're aware of the airspace that you're in. There is an airport around here. It's called the Ogden Airport, and you just want to make sure you are not within that airspace when you fly drones. If you are, then you'll need approval from the FAA. But where I'm at right now, I'm just outside of it. So just thought I'd let you know. All right, I think I got my route. Time to start hiking. So yeah, again, we're at the Douglas Street trailhead. It's blazing hot. The car said 89, the high is 97 today, and it's right at noon, so kind of a crazy time to be hiking. I just got stuff that I need to do tonight, so I had to get this one in while I can. Let's show you the trail. So it's a nice worn trail so far. We're gonna get up to the Bonneville shoreline. Now this is an area that I haven't spent a ton of time. As you know, I live a little bit further south, so I do most of my hikes on the south side of Ogden Canyon, so this area is pretty new to me. But yeah, the goal is to get to Camel Cave. We'll see how much of a cave it is. Again, some of you might already know about this cave. I still get wigged out by noises, rattlesnakes, you know. Anyway, some of you might be familiar with this cave because you grew up in this area. You've gone up to it 100 times maybe. This is all new to me, so that's what this is all about, is getting out and checking new places. Got a few switchbacks to get up to the shoreline. That breeze feels nice. And it doesn't look like it's too far of a hike. There just might be some decent inclines. Pay attention to these trail signs as they try to mitigate erosion. Don't use the shortcuts. Follow the established trail. A lot of times it's for your own safety, but other times it's to protect the area and not show too much wear and tear. This hike would be awesome in the evening with some nice sunset views, and you'd be overlooking the Ben Lomond High School area We're about to get up onto the shoreline road up here. Check this out. So we are up on the canal, which they've covered, but the latch is open. I would not want to fall in there. That is rushing by, and who knows where it even goes. That was crazy. Yeah, be careful around that. That would sweep you away to never, never land. Which some of you might want to go there, but not me, not today. I just love these views though. All right, we're heading up this trail. Lots of things jumping around in the weeds. Keeping an eye out for the mean guys. I have yet to see a rattlesnake though. So here's what I've learned about rattlesnakes, a few things I've picked up along the way. They don't want to bite you. They're just warning you that they're there, and then if they feel like you're a threat, then obviously that's when they're gonna strike. So don't throw rocks at them. Definitely don't try to kill them because that's illegal. And don't get closer than 5 feet, but good rule of thumb is 10 feet. They can strike the length of their body. So keep that in mind if you come across one on the trail. And then they don't hear very well, but they have great sense of vibration. So if you can kind of stomp around, that'll actually help so you don't startle them. But those are a few tips. Went out here. Anyway, still making my way up. Just kind of following this access road. Looks a lot like a four-wheeler trail, but there's no four-wheelers that should be up here. There's no motorized access. So, but this gives you an idea of where I'm at. This sign says we're on the Bonneville Shoreline Trail now. So let's see if there's a trail that cuts up to the cave. All right. So I think I've found it. I followed along this trail here. It's just a little cut off to the left if you're heading south. You can use this sign for reference if you're looking to do this hike. But I'm gonna cut through these weeds here. I'm gonna take it easy through the brush. Stepping a little heavier than normal, just to let out any warning vibrations that I'm coming. Don't want any surprises along this trail. But on a day that's not 90 degrees, this is a nice relaxing trail. Just gotta keep an eye out for shaded areas under rocks on these hot days. That's where they like to hang out. And then as it cools off, they start to move. But enough talking about snakes. I started out to go up Hidden Valley to do my solo camp out up there, which has been a goal of mine for a while. And the pack was too heavy because I was packing for me and the dog. And so I had to turn around because by the time I got up there it'd be dark and late and I didn't want to risk it. So we're gonna have to try that one again. So that's why I opted to do a bit of a shorter hike today. So I'm just following this gully up. Looks like there's some sort of path that was once here. I don't know what the story behind that is, but these look way too organized to just be by chance. That's kind of crazy. Got some lizards. See if you can see them through that. I'm not trying to catch you, bud. See that lizard right there? I'm not great with my lizard wildlife, so if you know what that is, leave a comment. I'd love to know. I'm learning just as much as I am educating out here. So anything that you guys see that I seem misinformed on or don't know about, feel free to let me know, because that's why I'm doing this stuff. Still following this rock path. I find it really interesting. Someone put the time and effort to do that. There's no way that this just happened by nature. I mean, it's too distinctive a line, but I don't really understand. It's not like it's the flattest path, and this trail that I'm on is a lot easier to follow, but that's where we're headed right there. Getting closer. Stopping to take a breather. I'm getting close, but one thing that I've noticed on this trail is the awesome rocks. I just passed some beautiful white granite, and then right here I spotted this one. Has these veins of, I think, quartz running through there, but what's crazy is it's rounded like river rock. So it's like this layer of quartz and then round river rock in there. Like it's been tumbled along. Oh, here's a better example of it chipped off. I loved geology in school, but I've forgotten a lot of it. I did really well in the class though. Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. Some pretty stuff. There's where we're going. We're getting closer. I'm not sure what it's like getting up to the cave. It looks like you might not be able to see it, but from here it looks like there's some ropes, and then you just follow that diagonal line up there. So it might be beyond my expertise. Like I said, I didn't really learn much about this trail before I started, but that's why I'm here. If this is any sort of education to you guys, so you can make the decision if you want to go or not, then mission accomplished for me. But yeah, we'll see when we get up there. I'll be sure to show you. All right, I am just below the cave. Beyond it is a towering peak. We're headed up this way. So I'll assess the situation as I get closer. Really, it just kind of looks like an alcove, but I bet once we get up there, the views will be unbeatable. I'm basically staring right down runway 21 at the Ogden airport, so this would be a fun place to watch some of the bigger planes come into land. But it is hot, and I wore the wrong socks. I wore some hiking socks that tend to be a little bit thicker, but I wanted some calf protection from the pokes and the bugs. Definitely wouldn't protect me from a rattlesnake bite, that's for sure. But yeah, still making my way up. Here we go. Got one going left, one going right. I think I'm gonna take the right, or the left. That seems to be getting us where we need to go. So far, pretty uneventful, which is good. The trail definitely gets steeper and looser the closer you get. So just take your time. If you're unsure about your footing, there we go. As you can see, we're getting pretty close, and you can see why they call it Camel Cave. All right. Sorry if I sound disappointed, but I'm at the base of this thing, and looks like it's a bit of a climb to get up there that I don't think that I can do. I don't know if you can see the ropes through the cheap trees there. I'm still making my way up. I don't know if I can get up in there, guys. I mean, maybe I could, but as I've stated before in past videos, I'm not the most experienced at climbing. That rope looks pretty rough. All right, so I've assessed the situation. I think I can do it. Check this out. You gotta take this rope up there. It's about 10 feet. And then you're up in a flatter area, which I'd feel okay about. But here's what's sketchy. After years and years, or maybe even months and months of people going up here, that rope looks pretty worn out. Probably isn't the smartest thing to do, but I'll see. If I don't feel comfortable, I'm cutting it. Then we'll fly my drone up there so at least we can see what's going on. But yeah, here we go. All right, so I set up my GoPro to film this event. We'll see how it goes. But basically, I'm gonna head up this cliff right here. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone for the screen here, not trying to be disrespectful. But yeah, I'm gonna climb that, up that, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, that was interesting to say the least, but I made it up. Oh, my heart is still pounding. My hands are kind of shaking. And 10 out of 10, don't try that at home unless you're 100% confident in your skills. But that was something else. Now to get down. We haven't made it to the cave yet though, so that's where we gotta go. And that's where we came from. That rope was super sketchy too. I didn't love it. But as long as it doesn't break somehow while I'm up here and I have to free climb down, that wouldn't be good. But anyway, let's keep going. This little ledge looks tricky too, so I'm gonna focus on that until I get up to the cave. Now there are little footholds carved out. Any wrong step and you're in trouble. Guys, I'm up here, and it's a cave. I think it's Garner's Cave. But I'm not going in there. It looks like someone's staying in there. But I'll show you what I'm looking at and then get the freak out of here. Nice view. I am definitely not going in there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a hammock or a tent blocking the way. So I'm done. I'm gonna put all this away and focus on getting down because it's very sketchy. And I'm whispering because if somebody's in there, I don't want to mess with them. Oh man. So now that I think about it, I've heard this is called Garner's Cave too, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna put all this stuff away so I have both hands full concentration. It's that sketchy. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I was pretty sketched out up there. Oh, I did not know what to expect. I'm at a safe place. Let's see, the cave's up there, far enough away that if any scary dude, crackhead or something came out of that cave, I can probably get away. But that's a pretty skilled climber for whoever is staying up there. I don't know if you could see it, but there was a tent like hanging in the cave and a new tent box. So pretty recent that someone's been staying up in there. And yeah, I was sketched out. I did not love that. Also on top of that, that sketchy climb, I probably did everything you're not supposed to, climbing on some old worn out rope. But luckily I'm here, I made it. Probably not gonna do that one again unless I'm with somebody and we can rig a new rope. But man, I did not love that. So I'm gonna use my old tagline. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is called Camel Cave, but as I got closer, I think that it's called Garner Cave. The reason being is I've read a few things about a cave just like that called Garner Cave, but I thought it was further north. So if you know, leave a comment if this is Garner Cave. If not, that's another pretty significant cave up there. And yeah, I did not love that. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. I did this hike so you don't have to. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time. P.S. I don't know why they make camera equipment black. I had my GoPro down there filming me going up. Hopefully I caught all of that. I don't know, I haven't checked it yet. But coming down was even more sketchy, and I really wish that that would have been caught on camera so you can just see how crazy it is. Sorry, I also lost the windscreen on my mic here as I was coming down too, so might be a little windy. Anyway, yeah, let's start making white camera equipment so it doesn't overheat. That's what happened to the GoPro. Anyway, I'm done for real this time. Peace.